everyone, welcome back to my channel, Twin Flame Freedom. Today I am talking about with you guys how do you get your twin flame to be with you, right? So I mean, that's a pretty big question that everyone's asking themselves. How do I get my twin flame to be with me? I want to be with them, like they're the love of my life, but I have no idea how to make that happen. Like, no matter what I try, nothing's really moving, right? So the answer to that is, well, you surrender any control that you have in trying to go outside of yourself to be with them, and instead you focus that attention back inwardly towards loving and claiming yourself. So instead of looking outside of yourself, and that's where your energy is going, to try to be with them and to try to create a relationship outside of yourself, you actually truly create your relationship with your twin flame from focusing within and claiming and cultivating that relationship within. And why is that? How is that possible, that by cultivating a loving relationship within yourself and with yourself, that's how you come into union with your true twin flame? Well, that's because your twin flame relationship is not like a soulmate relationship or a karmic relationship or just like a random relationship. So the difference is, you've got your soulmate relationship, you've got your twin flame relationship. Over here is two different people, two different souls, two different soul designs, two completely different children of God, right? And then with your twin flame, your twin flame is just you. So yes, there's two of you, but they are both your soul. So you were actually created as a dual unit. You were created as two children, like two beings. You were created as your soul was created as a divine masculine and a divine feminine. So for example, my name is Kamal. I am the divine feminine in my union, and my twin flame is Rafan. He is the divine masculine in our union. However, we come from the same soul blueprint. We are twin flames. We were created together to live life together as one. We were created perfectly for each other. And anything that goes on within myself happens within Rafan too. And I actually attracted Rafan into my life and cultivated our relationship by healing my own blocks. I was on the twin flame journey for a good 2 or 3 years, or probably like 2 years before like actually meeting my twin flame. But I attracted him into my life through just by healing my inner healing work, right? So I brought him into a relationship. I brought myself into a relationship with him by healing within myself, right? Because we are one at the core. So I hope that's really simple. So a soulmate, there's like two different children of God, and then twin flames, that's just you created as a divine feminine and a divine masculine, and it is you at the core. You are a divine feminine and you are divine masculine. Your soul emanates through both. Yes, cool. Okay, so back to the actual topic. How do I get my twin flame to be with me? So yes, you do that by healing within, right? You can't force a non-twin flame to be with you, right? And you're used to doing that. You're used to going outside of yourself and trying to make a relationship work outside of yourself, right? And it doesn't work. It eventually falls apart, right? Because this is Jack. He is a false twin flame, and this is Emily, and she has this is Emily, right? This is Jack. They're not twin flames, right? And no matter what, like, they're not designed to fit because they're not designed as one, right? But then Emily meets her true twin flame, Jason, right? And bam, right? It works, right? They're one at the core. Good. So, why does doing your inner healing work attract your twin flame into your life, right? Well, you and your twin flame at the core are never separate. You're always together anyway because you're one. You were created as one, right? And the only reason that your twin flame physically might not be in a relationship with you, or is like you never met them, or they're over with someone else, is because you have blocks to love. You have blocks to loving yourself, and you have blocks to being with yourself. There's parts of you where you're not choosing love, you're choosing ego, or you're choosing separation. So essentially, you're choosing separation from yourself, and in those places, your twin flame's mirroring that to you. Speaking a lot, your twin flame's mirroring to you where you've chosen to be separate from yourself in this part of yourself. Okay? But these places of separation that you've chosen, all of them can always be healed and resolved, right? Because separation is not real. God didn't create you with your twin flame in separation, and God didn't create separation at all, nor did he create ego. So all those out of alignment beliefs, they're just veils, they're weak, they don't have any true power, and all of them can be resolved and dissolved so that you can come to see only love, come to see only love within yourself, and come to see that only love is real. And when you heal all those, and when you see that at your core, your twin flame's going to be right next to you, and you're going to be in a relationship with them, okay? Because that's how you're designed as love. That's how you're created together as love. So there's no true reason, no real reason for you and your twin flame to ever be separate from each other. Because love is who you are at the core. Okay, so now we understand all that. Well, how do I let go of ego? You know, I've been I don't even know where I'm choosing ego. I don't even know like how to dissolve it or how to see it. I'm so used to playing all these different games and patterns that don't really work, that aren't aligned with love. Well, yeah, identify ego. Like a really simple way, if you're just starting out, is ego feels really bad. And ego just basically is a voice that justifies separation from love. It justifies like why love isn't real. It's basically just a big fat lie, and it's like a poop. Like ego is just shit, and it doesn't has no value in life at all, right? So you can just call ego out for what it is. You don't have to give it any of your attention, and any time it comes up in your life, you just tell it to fuck off, and like tell it that it's a piece of shit, because that's what it is, right? It's not part of who you are. It's not part of your life. So, for example, the ego voice. Let's provide an example of ego that I've once held on to and that I've healed, right? So, yeah, like maybe a couple years ago, I remember where like I used to not think I was good enough for someone, and I used to like put them on a pedestal, right? And the voice in my head, or the voice was saying, you know, you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you don't have a good enough career, like all those to be with this person. All those voices are a voice of ego, right? They pull you down and they draw you away from your power, right? So in all those places, you want to take your power back and choose to love yourself in those places. Okay, so the final piece I want to talk about today is how can I directly heal that? So there's this tool called the mirror exercise, right? And the mirror exercise is not when you look in the mirror and tell yourself how beautiful you are. I completely, like, you can go ahead and do that. I mean, that's beautiful. You do that. That's really nice. But there's an actual different tool called the mirror exercise, and it's created by Jeff and Shalia, Jeff and Shalia Divine. They are true twin flame teachers in harmonious twin flame union, and they're working towards their perfect twin flame union, which is a space where all where all ego is completely dissolved and you are back to the state of being that you were created in, which is pure peace, pure perfection, as God created you. So they created the tool, and they've explained it in their book, Twin Flames, Finding Your Ultimate Lover. It's in chapter 5. I read this book like 2.5 years ago, and I did my first mirror exercise, and I was like, holy shit, this shit works. I feel better. The upset is gone. I do not identify with ego anymore in this place, right? And I healed my first block to achieving my harmonious twin flame union. And like, yes, there's the goal of achieving harmonious twin flame union, but fuck, man, like, just feeling good from doing one mirror exercise was enough for me to keep moving forward with that, right? Feeling good in this moment is all that really matters. So I highly suggest that you learn the mirror exercise, go by the book, learn the mirror exercise, and if you truly desire to feel better in your life and to change and to see who you are in truth as love and to claim your harmonious twin flame union, then I'm going to link the book below. Learn the mirror exercise. That's the first step. And within that book, you have everything you need to move forward with steps beyond that. So yes, there's also a free video on the mirror exercise. I'll link that below. But yeah, it's good. It's good. But the book, juicy. You want the book, right? Because it's step by step, and there's a whole chapter on it, not just like a 2-minute video. It's like a mini workbook inside of a book kind of thing. Yeah, you need it. So yeah, thank you for listening. I hope you got some insight as to how to actually come into union with your twin flame. It's to do with yourself and loving yourself and aligning with yourself. What a relief that you don't have to go outside of yourself to like try and get someone to be with you, but you can just love yourself and attract your twin flame into your life and have your harmonious twin flame union. So my name is Carmel. Thanks for watching my channel, Twin Flame Freedom. I'm a twin flame coach, for ascension coach for Twin Flames Universe, and I offer twin flame coaching, twin flame readings. Check out my website, twinflamefreedom.com. Alrighty, bless your union and have a great day. Bye now.